baseline is this bone stock LT1 automatic Camaro. Has a drag pack on it, so I think it's going to soak up some horsepower, but let's see what she puts down. Matt, what are you thinking?
Auto car, 405.
405, damn. I think the tire's gonna hurt it a lot. I'm gonna say like...
Oh, I didn't think about that. I'll stay where I'm at. 405, I'm fine.
I'm gonna say 382.
Oh man, you think the tire gonna do all that?
Yeah. Just a 10 speed? Yeah, 6. Oh, damn. I was way off. You were close. 420, 441 torque.
Funny, I always bet 420, and this time I did. Try it again, make sure.
Man, 416. 434.
Got that drop.
What's that?
It's got that drop. That's the thing. Like that.
The throttle body.
Yeah.
Pretty stout. That's sick. Alright, so fresh off the baseline, Matt's starting this 6th gen Camaro. I think this thing's getting a nice build. What's this thing getting? Pistons and everything?
Head scan pistons, I think. These fucking wheels are all tore up.
Yeah.
Shame. It's like they're brand new.
Yeah, somebody got them pretty good. That'd be my first time seeing you do pistons. Been a while. For you, I think.
Been a little while.
This will be pretty cool. I assume he's going to go boost down the road, so he'll be ready to rock and roll once he gets all this done. Really clean car, too. So we'll be following Matt along for this. Come out.
Hey, dude, no kidding. God damn.
There you go. Stock trash gone.
Hanging in there for dear life.
All right, so what's next? The heads?
Nope.
Oil pan? Oh, you're leaving all that on.
I'm taking the motor out.
That's right, that's right.
I popped the safety belt off. Rest of the hoses off the front. On both the AC compressor. Get the top bell housing bolts, then we'll move down to the bottom.
So since it's automatic, you said it's a lot easier to pull these motors?
I mean, doing rod and piston, I'm pulling them no matter what. Autos are just a little easier because you don't have to slide the engine forward so far to get it off the trans.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Alright, well, I'm an idiot. Forgot to hit record, but Matt got the stock engine out. Sitting on this thing. And car officially has no engine. So he'll be able to start all the fun stuff once we get it on the engine stand and tear into it. That's how you do it. That's crazy. Maybe a dumb question, but why can you do drop-in pistons on an LT and not an LS?
You can, they make them for LSs now.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just something that's becoming more popular.
Yeah, for the longest I didn't know you could do that.
Just gotta be like a really popular motor application, so like they do them for, I think like 5.3s now, LS3s.
All the popular stuff.
Yeah. Oh, they did them for, we used to do them for Evo 10s. Way back. Years and years ago. Because like those things would crack pistons so often, break rods and shit. So we would actually get brand new short blocks from Mitsubishi and then put drop-in piston rods right in them.
Make a shit ton of power. Those blocks pretty strong in those cars.
Yeah.
That's another car I've always wanted one, but could never just pull the trigger on one, like an Evo 9 or something. I always thought they were sick.
Yeah.
Let's see these beauties. Look at that. You're just like, whatever.
Just a connecting rod. Not much exciting about it.
So once you do pistons and rods on these LT1s, what can they handle? What's the next weak link? How's the crank? How's the block?
Seems good. I mean, we made like 1150
Just with
at the tire.
pistons and rods. It's pretty sweet.
I'd rather have an LT1 with the rod and piston than an LT4.
Really?
100%.
Why is that?
Stronger. Probably cheaper too.
For sure cheaper.
For sure stronger.
Yeah? 100%?
Absolutely.
I've seen some LT4s handle some power. Stock bottom in, but for how long is the question. I guess this would probably be a lot better suited for higher horsepower, more boost kind of thing. And it comes with everything. That's pretty nice. That's got to get you somewhat excited.
I am fired up right now, brother.
See? Now we're talking. That's like jewelry, man. It's almost too pretty to put in the car.
And make a chain out of it, hang around your neck.
You could.
It'd be just like them rap stars you love. Saturday.
Now somebody's got to make.
Cadillac emblems are out.
Somebody's got to make you a chain with a piston on it now. Alright, so I was just going to ask you, what's your first, how do you start something like this? What's your first step?
So I get everything laid out, unwrapped, lubricate my wrist pins.
Just some assembly lube on them?
Yep. Then I start with getting the rods ready. I wipe them down. I label them. And mark all the caps so that if for some reason, somehow, something gets mixed up,
You'll know which cap goes where.
I know exactly. Everything was just like that. So I'll number it. And then, you know, align the side here.
Alright.
Which usually I do the other side, not that it's overly important, but. And I'll bust the rod bolts out. And set the caps down of the way.
Just getting ARP hardware? There's already got it on.
Yeah, it comes with all ARP stuff.
Matt the piston slinger over here.
Slinging.
Alright, so he's got all 8 pistons and rods. Got the wrist pins and all of them ready to go. So like I said, this might be like a noob question or whatever, but how do you tell in which order the rings go in?
Well, they're numbered.
That makes it easy.
So your top ring's your compression ring, your second ring is your sealing ring, and then you have your oiling rings.
Keep the oil out.
No, that's what the second ring's for.
Okay.
The oiling rings let the oil in.
Okay. So you can lubricate the skirts.
This, you know, corrugated piece, whatever you want to call that, gets sandwiched between these two rings.
And that's all it is, huh?
Like so, and then oil can flow
through those.
Through the piston, through that.
Very cool.
Then the second ring acts like a squeegee.
Brings it all up and down on the walls.
Brings the, nope, just wipes it right down.
Okay.
And then the top ring for your compression seal.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're getting ready to put the pistons and the connecting rods in. What are you doing right here?
Gapping piston rings.
Gapping the piston rings. Now how do you determine that?
Yeah, so basically you take the diameter of the bore and multiply that by the piston's spec on where they want the gap, which is usually like 0.005 or 0.05, I mean. And then you come up with like these we do around 22 to 24 thousandths for boost. The second rings always come pretty perfect. The top rings usually come at about 18 thousandths out of the box, so I open them up just a smidge.
That's how
But
you do it.
realistically, if you bought this piston kit and planned on, you know, just probably not boost, like planned on doing an all motor type setup, you could throw these rings in out of the box and they'd be perfectly fine.
That is wild.
Kit is really nice the way they put everything together.
Just a bunch of trial and error.
Yep.
Get it where you need it.
That's what you want. Hold that feeler gauge in there. Good to go. On to the next cylinder.
Learn something new every day. Here's your weak link on the LT1. These cast pistons. Not the greatest. Alright, Matt's already got a few pistons in. Getting the rod caps on here now. Perfect. What's the torque spec on these rod bolts?
Max torque is 75 foot-pounds. That's what I do them to.
Damn, I thought it'd be a lot more.
These little bolts?
Yeah, true. I guess I never really thought about the size of them.
I already torqued them. This is just my final pass. I do 35 and then 75 twice. Cookie.
Good.
He's done.
Killer job. And there you have it. Alright guys, just checking back in with this short block over here with Matt. Looks like you got the oil pan on already. Still has to do obviously the cylinder heads, head studs, head gasket, all that stuff. So got the front cover on. This thing's also getting an ATI, so that'll be going on as well. Alright, checking back in with Matt. When I was over there on the dyno with Fran, he made a lot of progress on this engine over here. Got the head studs in, the RP head studs in, got the head gaskets, got the Frankenstein heads. Push rods, rockers, the whole valve train's pretty much done, right?
Yeah.
It's ready to rock. She'll be ready to drop it in, I think soon, right? Just got to do the ATI on there, and then should be ready to go back in. Ready to put this thing in or what?
Yeah.
Oops, she's leaking.
Leaker's gonna leak, that's what I always say.
Oh yeah. Famous last words.
Yeah, don't fucking jinx me yet.
Alright, Matt's made a ton of progress since we last checked in on him. Obviously, you guys seen we got the motor back in. Buttoning up everything up top. And he's also threw in the Cook's long tubes. Now he's just working on the exhaust. And the TCM came today, finally. So throw that back in. We'll be able to tune that as well. What else is left? Just a bunch of small stuff? Besides the exhaust.
Pretty much. Waiting on my MSD intake manifold.
That's right. MSD is not here yet.
Yeah, and that's probably about it.
Nice. Alright, so the MSD finally came in. UPS came through. Matt's already got the MSD mounted up along with the 103 throttle body. He's working on the rotofab right now, and Fran is putting together a file for this thing so we can hopefully get a first start on it soon. Maybe today, but most likely tomorrow. But Matt really did a good job on this car, and I can't wait to hear how it sounds. How's it feel to finish another Camaro?
Every time's like the first time.
It's better and better.
Happier than ever to be done it.
Just in time to get another one. Camaro factory over here. Alright guys, so looks like he's pretty much got everything done except the catch can maybe. Yeah, it looks like just the catch can has to be hooked up. But another really nice build completed by Matt. Heads, cam, pistons, MSD, 103 throttle body, and a rotofab intake. Really cool car, really clean. Came out really good.
2019 Camaro. It's got like 5,000 miles on it. Got our full stage 4. So heads, cam package. And this also got Carrillo dropping rods and pistons. Obviously my guess is he's planning boost later. Cook's high flow or Cook's headers and high flow cats, rotofab, cold air intake, MSD intake manifold, and a Nick Williams 103, and a catch can. It baselined 416. It's got wheels and tires on it, and these wheels and tires will kill power. So, but regardless, it came here with these wheels and tires on it, so we'll see what it picked up, because 416 is obviously fairly low. But so we'll see. We'll be right back. All right, see what we got. 511, 433. I didn't make a full rip. The air fuel is dead perfect. I guess this thing is not getting flex fuel. This thing is fresh, little 5,000 mile guy. Basically 1,000 miles a year. A little bit more timing. I didn't touch fueling. It is also 9 million degrees today. Yesterday, the fuel like temperature got up to, I think, 108. Today, I think it's like probably 104. Let's check. 103 currently. This doesn't have open exhaust or whatever. Gotta change the trans setting so it doesn't upshift. 521, 440. Be right back. Okay, I actually took a little fuel out and added some timing. I don't know why it shifted. Maybe I forgot to change something. Because it should not have. Be right back. Okay. I actually added a little fuel back up top. I don't think I touched timing. And I changed the trans to hopefully not shift. I think I forgot to change one thing. Trying to rev this fucker. Bang this thing off the chip. Not really. Of course, now that it revs a little higher, the throttle closed right at that spot. Oh, that is another thing I changed. I changed some stuff that would make it do that. I'll be right back. Yeah, I hope the throttle stays open this time, and then I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit. .28, it revved out a little further, but then it closed. Okay, I should be able to fix it this time. Tomorrow is actually supposed to be not as warm. The last 3 days have been like, I think 103, 108, and then 104 or whatever it is out right now. It's ridiculous. I mean, that feels like temperature, but it's like 98 yesterday and 95 today or something. It's hot. This thing is clean. I mean, granted, it has 5,000 miles on it, but it doesn't mean anything. We've seen 5,000 mile cars that don't look good. I don't know where this is from. Oh, he must be local. There's no address on the invoice, so I guess he drove it here. Ay. These tires are killing this thing on power. A couple things. Tires. Also, since we did pistons, it lowers the compression. Those cars with the pistons in it generally make, I think, like 30 or something less than ones we don't do pistons in. Just because, like I said, it lowers the compression. But I think if I can get the throttle to stay open, this thing will make a little bit more. I don't know how much more. Like, it might make 550. I just don't know yet. $525. It's not going to make 550. I thought if we kept going, it would make more, but it leveled off as soon as I let out. I'm gonna let this thing chill for a bit. We'll be back. All right, let it cool down for like 30 minutes or so. $530, $447, but we got to reset the dyno. You're gonna have to reset it, I think, but I didn't want you to. You were about to delete the poll. Yeah, reset it. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's add a little bit of timing. Just gonna see if it likes more. It might not. And we had to reset the dyno. Exactly the same. 530, little less torque. So this thing's done. I'm gonna do trans pull real fast. I'll be right back. All right. I'm gonna do a little auto upshift. I'll do a 4, 5, 6. I might even do a 3. We'll see if it spins or not at 3. I didn't think it would spin because of these tires. 6,800, 6,800, 6760. Yo, this thing is crispy. I'm cool with that. That's it. This thing is donezo. Back to the customer. He should be super happy because this thing is pretty cool. And then it's ready for some boosts, which obviously I believe he is doing because he did pistons. Later. Subscribe, please. Like, I'm not begging you, but like, come on.